Last time this year I'll be coming down to the allotments. Hopefully Buttercup's waiting for me when we get here. Just popped into the chippy, got myself a pie. I've got a couple of clips to show you today, but we're going to leave it there for now. Like I say, I'll park the car up, make sure Buttercup's got her food and everything, sort the chickens out, and then we'll be right back with the last update. Someone's chewed the road up there. Unbelievable. Keeps on. I might have to close the road again on the back until it recovers. There's Buttercup in her bed. She's come running out, she's seen me. Grab me pie. There she is, waiting for me. Put that there. First things first, put that in there to warm my bed up. Right, I'm going to be back, guys. I'm going to tidy all this lot up, give her some water and top these food. Well, go clean that one for the start. I'm coming, give me a second. Right, so I'll be back in a bit, guys. I think I'm feeding you too much there. Oh my god. Well, I think I put too much food in there for her, but she'll eat it all, trust me. She's got food, she's got water down there. Now I'm gonna leave her to it for a moment. I will be back in a minute. I've just got to quickly check on the chickens, make sure they're okay. They've got food and everything. I'll leave you with her munching. I'll be right back. What's up here? Eh? What's up here? Hi guys, welcome back to Allotment Diggers. Well, a few changes today. The beard's gone and the hair's gone on the top of my head, and I've got to tell you, the reason why I've got this hat and this thing over here is to keep my head warm. Honestly, God, I've never felt cold like it. My face is freezing. Now, not 12 hours ago, I was clean shaven. Look at this, it's starting to come blooming back. I can't, honestly, it goes like, it's so fast. Now, I told her to do a number two. My missus cuts all the lads there in the family. She does a good job, honestly. She does all different styles. So I said to her, do me a number two on the side and leave me a bit of frilly bit on the top. Now, I've got a full mop of hair. What did she do? She turned me into action, man. She's done me a number two on the sides and a number four on the top. Honestly, God, she says, what are you moaning at? I said, it'd be growing out of your hat in the next couple of weeks. So anyway, she shaved it off, and here I am down on the allotment. It's New Year's Eve, so there's my New Year's resolution. Have my hair cut, see, and I've kept it. Well, what can I say? It's quite mild today. I've just sort of got a bit overboard with Buttercup with her food. She's got enough. A Doberman couldn't eat that in a full sitting, what she's got there, but she's got enough food there to see her through through today anyway. I come down every day, obviously to see her, feed her and play with her, and to collect the eggs from the chickens. I've just come and got half a dozen eggs there, all different shapes and sizes. Well, we've got quite a lot of different varieties of chickens, and they all lay the same type of egg, all the same egg. So yeah, there's a few molting, and yeah, they're not laying, but the rest of them are. I desperately need some wood chip. Now I've got two videos I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what the plots look like over the last 12 months. So it's a look back over the last 12 months. Each month will come up January, February, March. It's like 30 seconds scan around the plot each month, so you can see the differences, what will happen. However, what I will do, I'll give you an update after this clip. I'll take you on a walk around today, show you what it looks like today. So with that, let me run this clip. It's took 12 months to make this video. I think, like I said, we take a few snapshots every month, and then we paste them all together and we come up with a video, and it's like a bit like a diary really. So here it is with a bit of music. firstly, you can see all the changes that we've done there with the chicken pen roof. That took some doing, I tell you. That took nearly 12 months of whining about it. I'm going to do it today, and I'll put it off and I'll put it off. I think what was suffering from was, to be quite honest with you, I think I had COVID. Now, I had all the jabs and everything, but it was just like that long COVID. I was just so tired all the time, and I had no energy and nothing. Anyway, we managed to get the mojo together, and it only took 30 minutes to do the roof. You know what I mean? It wasn't that difficult, but it was just one of them jobs that I was dreading to do. But once I got stuck into it, it was easy peasy, lemon squeeze there. Again, we did all new raised beds on the back of the plot. There's still one more to do. I've got the boards to do it. We'll be doing that in the winter, over the next couple of months, getting that bed prepared. You've seen all the brassica cages. There's 2 there, smaller ones, but we're going to make a big one. I need to get 3 pieces of wood. I might be able to source them shortly, and then other than that, we're going to have to piece them and make a big brassica cage. I need to make it high enough so it takes Brussels sprouts, and that's another job I need to do. Now, what else we've done? The front of the plot, as you see, as you saw the different changes throughout the year, it's now clear. In fact, what I'm going to do now is take you on a walk around, which I did 20 minutes ago. So this is what the plot looks like 20 minutes ago. I just got back in here, got what cup jumped up on me there. So this video is a correct representation of what the plot looks like today. Hi guys, well, I've just come down. It's New Year's Eve today. All the hanging baskets are starting to come to life now. See the crocuses here. There's lots of crocuses, all sorts of things in these. These beds are coming to life. I do need a lick of paint. Where these fuchsias are, there's lots of daffodils and tulips and all sorts of goodies in these. All these planters are full of pansies and what have you. I can start seeing some of the daffodils, the old daffodils coming up here. It won't be long before you see a load of tulips coming up all the way along here. This bed, well, in this bed we got the bushes, the gooseberries, a couple of them there, and a raspberry, a currant. These what look like weeds are not weeds, they're poppies. And there's a loop in there which she's managed to survive. We got, just coming up now, there's a sedum here, sedum there, sedum all the way along here, sedum everywhere. Right at the very end, we've got the astilbe, but you won't see that until around about April. More lupins there, but in the bed now are just starting to come up. You can see crocuses there. If you look closely, you can just start to see them coming up in this bed, and this bed would be full of daffodils and tulips and all sorts of stuff. Same with this bed. This is rosemary. We pruned the rose. I'll show you me doing that in another video. All along here you can see all the plants coming up all the way along in these planters. These planters here are full of daffodils, crocus, all sorts of things. All that table is full of daffodils and tulips and crocuses and irises and hyacinths and all sorts of goodies in there. And up here on these, they're full of tulips and daffodils. I've still got a bit more planting to do in here. Again, I'll show you what we put in these in another video. The greenhouses are shut. No point in opening them. Again, I need to top this up with a bit of soil. These are crocuses coming up. I've took the tops off these garlic because they was frozen to the net, that net which is over there, and then the wind started to blow and it's damaged the tops. They will recover. The other job I need to do is along here. All these planters need sorting out. Need to cut this lemon balm again right back to the ground. In all these planters we've got a whole host of flowers in there coming up. This lot here is elephant garlic. We've got some cabbages over there. The girls are over there, but they're keeping out of the way. They're keeping where it's not windy. Again, these are foxglove. They're dying back. They will come again. And we've got the I'm trying to think what it's called now. Comfrey, which we harvest every year. Yeah, they're all, like I say, they're all underneath there or behind this thing here, so you can't see them. But they're in good nick. Moving along. These are onions and this celeriac there, just at the other end. Again, lots of onions. They look terrible at the moment, but they will recover. This is what we've got to work on next. So you're going to see me working on here in the next video, tidying all this lot up. This is where the pond is. It's overgrown. And in all them planters are full of flowers, and I need to tidy it up. I will be trimming this jasmine. That's another job I need to do. All these pots are firing up now as well. These have all got tons and tons of flowers in them, spring flowers. There's a few cabbage left in there. I'm going to be tidying that up as well. It's I've got some stuff to go in there. Show you that again. Still waiting for wood chip. Unfortunately, got no wood chip. Like I say, you can just see some of the cabbages in there. There's a few okay, there's a few not so good. We will be working on this bed over the next couple of months. We've got lots more potatoes in them buckets still to harvest. Need to cut them trees down. We'll cut the trees, shorten the trees, that's for sure. Underneath the trees, all my snowdrops are starting to fire up now. Get down on my knees. Might be able to see some there. Some over here. Just breaking through. Where you see that lump there, that lumpy bit, that's where they're pushing through. There's somewhat I've already pushed through over there. I really could do with going in there with the what they call it, a rake, grass rake, and just get the rest of them leaves out of there. But yeah, these will look glorious in a few weeks time. Again, all these beds here. This is me rhubarb, more rhubarb. In these planters, there's hundreds and hundreds of bulbs all the way around the perimeters. You got bulbs all coming, just starting to come through here now, and it goes right the way around. Same with this bed. It looks like there's nothing in it, but along the borders there's lots of spring flowers. Sedum here are still beyond the end. There's nothing in the centre. However, we will be sticking the strawberries back in here. These are me currants, 5 currant bushes. Yeah, you get the picture, we do like currants. There's a load of tulips what we've planted in here. Again, I'll show you me doing that in another video. All these planters are all fired up. All around here is all fired up. We just hung that bracket back up there. The raspberries, we've trimmed them. I do need to tighten these cables up, so when they grow up they've got more support. But that's what the plot looks like on New Year's Eve. There's Buttercup in the greenhouse. She's been chowing down. Anyway, that's what it's looking like today. So as you saw in the clip there, there's all the beds have all been cleared, all of the roses have been trimmed. I've got clips to show you me doing that. I will do it in the next episode probably. There's only one part of the plot what needs tidying up, and that's around the pond. I'm going to get in there, cut everything back, tidy it all up. That's the next job. As long as the rain keeps off, I can get that job done. There's a lot of spring bulbs in the planters there, so I need to be able to clear them, clear all around them, so they got sunlight. But that's a job for next year. As you saw, the spring bulbs are starting to come up now, especially underneath the trees, the fruit trees. We've got all them snowdrops are starting to poke through now, starting to break the surface. So in another 6 weeks it's going to look absolutely glorious there, but it's going to look pretty glorious throughout spring, I reckon, with all these bulbs. We've still got another 1,000 bulbs to go in. Literally, I've got bags and bags and bags of them, and we've still got the trees to trim. These are jobs which keep me on my toes throughout the winter months. We've got to clean the greenhouse glasses, all 3 of the greenhouses, so that's another job. I've got all my seeds, so we'll be having a look at what we're going to be growing next year as well, probably in the next 1 or 2 episodes. I hope you can understand what I'm saying. My nose is all blocked up. Like I say, I cut my hair last night and I've got the lurgy straight away. I suffer really bad with my chest. In fact, I was in hospital yesterday having another injection into my arm for me breathing. And what they do, they stab you in the arm, then they keep you there for an hour just to make sure you don't foam at the mouth and collapse. Once they see you're okay, they let you go. So I've got to be back there in another 4 weeks for the same thing. I'm on a course of these injections. That's supposed to be able to clear all this, but cutting my hair yesterday was a dumb thing to do. Especially in hindsight, my face, honestly, it's freezing. However, in the next 2 or 3 days, if I leave it, I'll have beard back. I tell you, you can feel it coming back. It's only 6 to 12 hours since she cut it, and she took great pleasure in doing that. But as you saw, the plot looks reasonably well. I think I don't have to worry about doing any weeding or all like that. But I do need to do a lot of painting as well. Anyway, that's it for now. Like I say, here's Buttercup, all safe and well, keeping my legs warm. And yeah, that just brings me to thank everybody who's watched the videos this year, left your comments and give us a thumbs up. I do notice there was half of you that watch these videos and are not subscribed, so perhaps you might want to what we get up to next year. There'll be total different changes. We don't rest on us laurels. We like to mix things up. I never like to go stagnant on the plot. I'm always want to change things around, and that's what you're going to see next year. Lots of new vegetables that we've never grown before. We're going to be giving them a go, and so until then, I'm going to wish you all an happy new year. I think I wished you all a Merry Christmas in the last one, but anyway, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And I might have some time now to answer the last question. I think I still got half the questions to answer on my last video. I've been very busy this week, and I'll tell you more about that in the next episode. You'll laugh. Anyway, here she is, my nemesis, keeping me legs warm. So until next week, thanks for watching. Goodbye for now, folks.